All righty, so oops, not quite yet. All right, good morning. We're going to take our books. We're just going to set them down next to us for now. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down a few times. Make it a little bigger. Get a little aggressive with the elbows, big arms. Let that body move a little bit. Maybe step out to a wider stance. Sweep one arm at a time. Kind of turn it into a little bit of a backstroke. And then this time, stay with your left arm up. Reach and then press that left heel down. Push that hip over and come back up. And we'll alternate again, backstroking. And then we'll stay with that right arm up, and then we'll press the heel down, we'll push that hip over, and then we'll take that big deep breath in. We're gonna come down. Let's roll through a couple cat-cows, rounding as you pull in, extending as you inhale, pressing, pulling, rounding, and then relax up and bring it back down. All right, so just bring your book where it's sort of towards the center of your mat. And we're just going to start a little step up with it. A little pump with your arms. You can double time them if you want, or you can just pump as you come up and down. Beautiful. Stay on top on this one if you have space. Step off the other side. Same thing. Two more. Then step up and stay. Come down on the other side. This time I want you to give me a knee lift. And really exaggerate those arms a little. Now I want you to turn that knee lift into a hamstring curl and give me a little pull back, rowing upper shoulder blades together. Then we're going to extend that leg, match the arms. We're going to tap up again 4 times. And then we're going to knee lift it 4 times. Hamstring curl for 4 with a squeeze. And extend for 4. Two of everything, 2 taps, 2 knees, 2 curls, 2 extensions, 1 of each, 1 tap, 1 knee, 1 curl, 1 extension. Do that again. Tap, knee, curl, extend, just tap only. All right, come to the top, hold, and step off. We're going to do all of that on the other side. So we just start with that step touch, please. Let's go to that knee lift. Turn that into that hamstring curl with that squeeze. And then we go straight arm, straight leg. 2 taps. I mean 4 taps. Sorry, tap here. All right, 4 knees. 4 squeezes and curls. 4 extensions. 2 taps. 2 knees. 2 curls. 2 extensions. 1 of each, 1 tap. 1 knee. 1 curl. 1 extension, tap only. Maybe on the top. Come back over to the first side. All right, this time, we're gonna put that foot up there, and we're gonna tap up and down, but we're gonna double time it. So the foot that is on the book, you should start to feel this in that quad and glute. Two more. Then we transition to running for knee lift. Last one, curl. Two more. And extend. Two more. Ooh, step off. Oh, that should feel something. Step over with that left, right leg. Up and over. Push the hips over to the right. Angle your upper body to the left. Bring that down. All right, let's head over to the other side. Remember, we just start with that tap up, but we keep going. Double time it. Two more, then turn it into your knee lift. Bigger arms. Two more, then we turn it into that squeeze and curl. Two more, and then we extend. Last one. Ooh, step off. Left leg up and over, hips to the left, arms to the right. All right. Straddle your book. Come back down. Oh, roll through a couple cat-cows for me, please. And drop that right shoulder in, look over the left. Other way. And let's move a little bit. Beautiful. As you move, start to come up. Big deep breath in. And exhale down. All right, once again, that right foot goes up on that book. This time we're going slow motion. So we're going to sit into it. Sit, sit, sit. Bring that left toe to the side. Can you do this without putting weight on that left toe? Stand, stand, stand. Sit, sit, sit. Stand, stand, stand. Again, quad and glutes should really be feeling this. Last one, reach, stay low, lift that leg, hold, and bring it up. All right, miniature set to the front and the back, because you should already be feeling that. Woo, toes point, bend that right knee, glide the left leg forward and back. Sitting into it. As always, you know, you guys have been with me for, what, 12 years now? You're welcome to add any arms that would make sense to you. Hold at your heart, balance out to the side, whatever you want. 2 more. Woo! All right, leg behind you. This leg has a tendency to get really sloppy, so I want you to lift the quadricep to straighten that leg. Point the toes really hard to keep that engagement. And then we reach really far back. More intense would be to lift one arm, other arm, or both arms. If that's too much, but you want more, you could go cactus arms. You should really feel this one in that right glute by now. Two more. Ooh. All right. A little balance. We're going to try and stretch that out. Push those hips back. You can grab your chair, of course. Round it under and stand up. Left leg up on that foot. Come on up. And again, we're going to bend into that leg. We're going to stretch the right leg out, point the toes. Try not to put any weight on those toes, and then stand it up. Sit, sit, sit. Slide, slide, slide in. Down, 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 down. Up, 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 up. And again, sure, add arms if you want, whatever you'd like. Last time, sit, lift that leg, lift, 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 tap, and come up. All right, leg to the front. I don't know, we probably tapped more times, sorry about that. Reach and come up. Reach and come up. Keep that going for me, please. Beautiful. Now we want to head to the back, but again, we want to really straighten this leg by engaging that quadricep, and we reach back without weight on that leg. Again, an arm up would add a challenge. Both arms up adds a big challenge. Arms up, but goalposts might be a compromise there. You decide. Two more. And reach. Woo! Again, we're going to cross over. Send that hip back. You are welcome to grab your chair if you want to for balance. So you can really push that hip back. All right, and then we're going to come to a standing position with the book in our hands. All right, let's bring the feet together. Zip up the legs so that they are one unit. So we're going to get a little bit of awareness here. We're going to bend the knees and let them come forward. We're holding our book. You know what's coming. We're serving our platter. We're going straight, and then I want you to go 1 inch straighter. Raise your rib cage with your elbows. Serve your platter, straighten, and then straighten a little more. So if I'm sideways to you, it's not there. It's straight and then straight. Serve your platter straight and straight. serve, and straight. You could add, if you want, standing up, right? You could be on your tippy toes if you want, for a little extra balance challenge. Don't forget though, you straighten and then you straighten a little more. Maybe that's when you come up. 2 more. And relax for a second. Bring your chair over. Let's open your left arm, flex through that palm, push it back, get that bicep stretch. And then same thing, right arm, flex through the palm to really get the stretch. Shake that out. Bring your book into your, actually, let's start on our left side today. Bring your book into your left hand, please. Right leg is slightly in front and have your chair handy. Just let that arm drop for now and get used to our dunking bird kind of exercise. Be light on those fingers. You may not even need the chair. It's just there for balance. And then go over, shoulders back and down. Give me a row. And then come up. And then we'll put that together. Row as you come down. Beautiful. Let's stay pitched forward. That standing leg should feel this. Let's bend the elbow slightly and bring it out to the side. Out to the side. Then add on, bend the standing leg, straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten as you row laterally. And relax. Woo. Ouch on that right glute, I hope. Cross that right leg over and then get that good stretch here. Maybe you can drop into it, but really extend that tailbone, round it under, extend it, push, push, push to the sky, press that leg open, and one more time, round and extend, lift, and then straighten it out. Let's move over to the other side. So the book is going to be in your right hand. Left leg is ahead. Just let that, just let that book hang for a moment as we get that dunking bird going. And then when you're ready, add that simple row. Almost there. Beautiful. All right, let's come all the way forward. In that standing leg, bend that elbow. We're going to lift and straighten the leg, lift the book to the side, lateral row. And relax. Ooh, left hip love, ankle crosses the right thigh. Tailbone long, tip that tailbone up, and then round it under, curl into your low back. And then let's extend that again. Round it under again. And one more time, extend, press that knee open, push those hips away. Beautiful. And then we'll stand that up. All right. We're going to go back to left arm, holding the left hand, holding the book, please. All right. Yeah, left leg a little ahead, sorry. You can rest here. Right hip is going to be flexed to the sky. Elbow here is 90, and then I'm going to straighten it with my pinky leading the way. I'm going to press my bottom leg straight and press my upper leg towards the sky. If anything is bugging your back, keep the left knee bent and don't add that lift to it. Just keep that right leg open. Two more. Good, leave that arm straight, stick straight. Lift the arm and the heel, arm and the heel, arm and the heel, pulsing. And relax. I don't know which hip hurts more on mine. Take that arm down, same side of the spine, center, other way. We'll bother stretching those hips in a minute. Let's go the other way. All right, book in the right hand, right leg is in front. Rest on that chair, but make sure you're not rounded, right? As always, extension, abs drawn in. Left foot pokes a hole in the ceiling. Right angle with that right arm. Lift and straighten. Two more. Good, arms straight. Option to bend the standing leg, straighten it as you lift everything, bend and straighten, or keep that standing leg bent. Totally up to you. And relax. Ooh, now we'll give those hips some love. First, we're gonna go left foot in front of the right, up and over, hips go to the left. Round it around, lift it back up. Keep your feet how they are, arms go the opposite way. And bring that up. Now right leg over left. Up and over this way, sorry. Round it down. And back up. I did not drink before class. And then up and over the other way. And bring that up. All right. A little bit of calf work. Probably use your chair for balance. I have the mantelpiece that I might use also. It's a little higher. But whatever you do, we're going to step up on that book with the toes and the ball of the foot of the left leg. So that much of my foot is hanging off. My right leg is out front, hanging out in space. My left heel is going to drop as far down as I can go, and then come just to book height. Below the book height. Below and book, below and book. One more time like that, below and book. Now, come from even with the book to above. Are you just exhausted, little girl? It's so exhausting watching your mommy work. Drop the heel below the book, come to book level, go above the book. Below, even, above. Below, even, above. Below, even, above. Two more. Below, even, above. below, even, above. I lied, one more, below, even, above. Stay, stay, grow taller, taller, taller. Woo, relax. Put your right foot on the ground, slide your left foot back, and then drop your heel. Put your hips forward, and you should have a really nice stretch in your left calf. If your hips are out behind you, you're missing it, right? So my foot is on, I don't know, it's not a 90-degree angle. But again, my right foot needs to be in front. If it's way back here, you're not gonna feel that stretch. And you could bend that left knee if you wanted to take it a little deeper into the soleus muscle. And then we'll do the other side. All right. So your right toes and ball of the foot and maybe a little bit of arch are on the book. You come up, your other leg is out in space. You're going to drop the heel down below the book and then come to book height. Below and book, below and book, below and book, one more below and book. Then come above the book and even, above the book and even, above and even, above and even. Above and even, and now we go all the way down through center, all the way up, all the way down through center, all the way up. Good, let's stay up and go a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. And to get the stretch, I'm going to put my left foot down. I'm going to slide my right foot back enough that I can drop the heel off the book. Just letting it drop. It might or might not be touching the ground, getting a nice stretch. And then bend that right knee a little bit to take it deeper again into your soleus. Woo. Let's shake that out. All right, we are going to head down to the ground, but we're going to have our book with us, please. You will not need your chair, but we're not going completely down yet. Sorry, should have said that. Put your book toward the back of your mat, please. And we'll just straddle it for now. Bend your knees, give me a little cat, little cow, and then we're going to walk out. We're going to find the high plank position, and we're going to walk our toes up onto the book, and then we're going to shift and make sure that we're not piped. We're in that plank. Then I want you to point your right toes. Bring those right knees to your left elbow. Come back down. Right knee, right elbow. Come back down. Do that again for me. Left. Sorry, my phone didn't understand pause. You're alternating. And this is that high plank. I think you have one more round. And then you get to come down for a second, press back, rest, roll through a cow, round back in a cat. And then we're going to come back up on that book with our toes. We're going to press ourselves back up, high plank, left toes point, and go to your right elbow and center, left and center. When you're doing this, you're trying not to move your hips. Right? So we're not really rotating our hips. We're just moving through those knees. And relax. Woo! This time when you press back, if you want, you can sit on that book or have that book between your hamstrings and calves. As you come up, put that left hand in front of the right and undulate your cow cat. Beautiful. Back through center, right in front of left, same thing, cow cat. All right. Okay. So actually, you know what? Let's leave that book down there. What the heck? Let's just go for it right here at the beginning. We're going to come down in a side plank position. I'm gonna put that book down at the bottom. We put our bottom leg on first and then our top leg. Scoot your elbow back, press your shoulder back, lift up, engage your lats. And then as you're ready, find a side plank. You need to be really cautious about this dipping. And so I want you to lift a little extra, slight arch. That's okay. Can you come just to center and then arch? Center and arch. And relax. All right, let's go the other way, please. So book is down at your feet, elbow underneath you for your side plank, bottom foot on first, then the top. It can be in front, by the way, shoulder back, lift up out of it, engage those lats, come up in your side plank, and remember to lift that extra inch. And then come down that inch and up that inch. And relax. All right, let's roll over onto our spine. We're going to use the book for now on our shins to give us a little bit of extra stretch, right? So I'm just going to let those hips rock side to side. Let that book do its thing, giving me a little extra compression. And then I'm going to put the left foot on the ground and do the same on the right side, a little extra press. And then over on the left, same thing. Arms overhead, holding the book, legs stretch the other way. You'll notice that low back lifts up. Keep everything where it is, but tuck the hips under. Lift and tuck and lift and tuck. Stay tucked, bend your knees. Back of the neck stays long. Lift those arms straight above you. Keep your ribs down. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, flex the wrist just a little so you don't drop that book on yourself. Adding on, if you want, head, neck, and shoulders lift up when you lift your book. Adding on again, if you want, legs stacked tabletop and stay for now. Now, if your neck is bothering you, go back to this, right? Using just the arms. And then last add on, arms go overhead, one leg reaches back to center. Arms go overhead, other leg reaches. And again, you have the option to have that head off the ground either the whole time, or it can come down in between and then up. Down in between and then up. So it's a little bit of a combination of a single leg stretch here. Two more. And relax. Again, set that book on the shins, take a little rock side to side. Okay, we're gonna stack those legs in tabletop. We're gonna keep the book there. We're gonna try this little move. Legs go a little to the left, but not so far that you tip your book. Back to center, over to the right, and center. And that's what you're doing. Without tipping your book. So your range of motion might be pretty small. Legs stay together. Sorry, babe. You are very fast. Sorry about that, you guys. All right, hey, good enough. Back through center. All right, this time we're putting that book between our knees and we're lifting back up into tabletop. So hopefully you're not too slippery here. Deep breath in, exhale, belly button pulls in, ribs stapled to the hips, back of the neck stays long, for toe touch. And relax. Once again, this time the book goes behind those thighs and we'll hug everything in and take a little rock. All right, now we're going to try putting that book back between our knees, and we're going to try that rotation again without dropping our book. You should be able to go a little farther, but you have to keep that book there, and you have to keep your toes even with your knees. We're not dropping them down, right? And you can challenge yourself, see how far you can go. You'll end up using your triceps a little bit on that opposite side. I don't mind, because that also engages your lats. I notice my feet were dropping. And relax. Move that book for a second. Widen your legs, feet wider than mat. Left knee drops in, right leg drops open. Get a nice stretch here. And come on back through center. Let's go the other way. And then soles of the feet together, hands on the inner thighs. A little passive stretch here. All right, and we're going to grab that book again. We're going to bring it right above us. We're going to keep the right knee bent, and we're going to see if we can straighten out the left leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, float the head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. Stay here in this floated position. Can you bring your arms above your head? Hold for the inhale. Exhale, roll back down. One more like that. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, stretch the arms by the ears. Exhale, roll down. Stick with that if roll-ups don't work for you, because it's a single leg roll-up. Otherwise, bring the book above you, roll it up, sit at the top just as you would if you were at the bottom. You'd be extending those arms, and then bring the book down with you. Deep breath in at the bottom. Exhale, lift. Inhale, maybe it's just a partial. Arms go overhead no matter what. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, whatever version of roll up you're doing. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, we lift. Inhale at the top. Exhale, down. Let's bend the left knee and straighten the right leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift halfway. Reach your arms over your head. Exhale, down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back and down, adding on to the roll up if that works for your body. No worries if it doesn't. So again, it's absolutely fine if you're just coming halfway up, staying, lifting and reaching. There's a lot of challenge in that. There might be more challenge in that. I think I was doing the easy version. Maybe not, I don't know. One's more involves that back a little more, obviously. And then the last one, we're going to relax. We're going to let that book sit on our stomach for just a second. Deep breath in, exhale, sink it down. Just a little bit of kinesthetic awareness. If you want, you can turn the book so it's on your ribs and your abs. And then we're going to go to our straight leg, lower, abs in, make sure the book doesn't move. We inhale, point lower, and we exhale to lift. If this is a lot, single leg is fine. Head is down. And relax knees in. We're going to take a break. Actually, we're going to take a stretch. Left foot on the ground, knee bent, book behind your right thigh. Hug it in. Let's use that book to press the rib and the thigh together and then move them a little over to the right. I'm using my calf to squeeze that book, so I'm getting a little bit of love there. I'm going to slide the book down a little bit so that the edge of the book is on my calf, middle of my calf muscle. And then again, I'm going to compress, and I get a nice little pressure point there. And if you wanted at that point, you could rotate at the foot, point and flex, and you may feel that even more. And then we'll bring that back to center. We're going to keep that book where it is. We're going to straighten out the left leg and flex through the heel. We're going to keep the rib and the thigh connection, but we're going to flip the book. So we push down and we push up against that calf. And then again, maybe you want to move through that ankle. And then we'll slide the book up, point the toes, flex the heel, bring that a little closer. Slide the book so it's on the outside of that leg. Turn the leg in, bring your right arm to the side. So now I'm getting a nice outer hip stretch, IT band stretch. You can play with how close that book is to your hip to intensify it. And then finally, I'm going to bend that knee and drop it across. Now I can keep the book over there, or I could put it in my right hand or on my right forearm and use that to press my right shoulder farther open. As I come back through center, I'm just going to let that leg flop open. Figure 4, you can leave the book on the side. Grab that left leg, extend it up, just a regular point flex and circle here. And then we'll bend the left knee, crisscross the right one over it, hug those knees, big tight ball. And again, this might be an opportunity to slide your hand under the book, your right hand, so that as you twist to the left, perhaps your right side, right shoulder stays closer to the ground. Left elbow pushes back through center, and we'll uncross and slide those legs long. Hopefully your right leg side feels better. We'll bring that book behind the left. We're going to hug it in. We're going to get it really close. We're going to pull it over to the side. I'm going to slide that book about halfway down so it's on that muscle. And there, as you move that foot around, you feel those tendons, those ligaments. Feel how you're getting a little compression in the belly of the muscle. And then as we bring that back to center, we'll straighten out the right leg, flex through the heel. We're going to hug that left knee in nice and close, but then flip so that that book is pointed up to the sky too. And then we'll straighten that leg, point, flex, bring it a little closer. Ooh, turn it in. Book goes on the outside, toes pointed down. Again, you can play with bringing it closer to the hip, and then I'm going to put it in my left hand and let my knee rotate to the right. Coming back through center, left foot on the ground. I'll leave the book over on that side. Thread our needle stretch, extend that right leg, flex and point and rotate. Bend that knee, crisscross left over right. Let's give a big, big hug up and in. And then maybe slide that left hand under the book again, knees drop right. And then mosey on back through center. Arms extend, toes reach, point, and then flex everything, roll part of the way up or all the way up, depending on what works for your body. Meet me for our cat-cow. We're gonna come down a little bit onto a bent elbow, and I really want you to exaggerate your cow here, right? So make sure you're not rounded at all. Press into extension and then lift those arms up, press, come forward, cow, roll back, cat, walk back, cat, sit down on your hips. Slide your hands forward, drop, extend, cow, roll back, walk back, cat. Same thing, arms slide forward, big aggressive cow. You don't want a big aggressive cow. It's called a bull. Good. Round it back. And one more time, cow forward, walk back, cat, round, extend, tuck the toes, hover your knees, and then press back. And let's pedal out those heels, please. Maybe a little bit of a wider stance, hang your head, nod yes and shake no. Bend the knees, meet me in a big cow, aggressive cow. Round into your cat, extend again, bring it up, and we have our curtsies. Thank you, guys. All right, and we have more summer trivia, except that bull line reminded me